Senator Josh Hawley met with Vance and Gates, and he joins me now. All right, Senator Hawley, so what's the word in the Senate about these confirmations?
Well, I think the word ought to be, Jesse, that every single one of these nominees needs to have a confirmation hearing as quickly as possible. My plan is to support all of them, and I would just say to my Senate colleagues, listen, let these guys testify. Give them a shot. I know some of these Senate GOP folks are saying, oh, I've got concerns. That's what a hearing is for. Don't go out and bash these people until you've at least allowed them to make their case. And listen, I mean, I think they've got momentum. I thought the meeting today with Gates went great, and it's full steam ahead.
So some of these guys, even not having a hearing, maybe not even met Matt Gates, they're just no's?
You know, I've read about my colleagues, some of them here in the Senate, who say we've got deep concerns. Of course, I'm reading all of the slander and garbage in the press about Gates and others, and this is really approaching Kavanaugh proportions. They're trying to do to him what they did to Kavanaugh. And the answer to that is let the guy speak. He deserves to be able to address this himself. He deserves to be able to lay out his vision and the president's vision for the DOJ. And I look forward to that. And listen, as I said to President Trump, I'm going to help in whatever way I can to get the president the cabinet that he wants and deserves.
Take Gates out for a second. Just talk about all these guys and women that are up for these cabinet positions. I saw your colleague Tuberville hold up a sign on the Senate floor with a big zero. Zero Democrats in the Senate voted against any of Biden's cabinet nominees. Zero. And look what these nominees did in Biden's cabinet. They wrecked the country. They blew open the border. They spent trillions of dollars. Zero Democrats were against them. Are Republicans comfortable voting against President Trump's picks?
I sure hope not. I mean, listen, I think that the president deserves to have a cabinet that reflects his agenda, that's going to implement his agenda. And you made this point just a second ago, Jesse. I think the thing that really the press and the establishment hate so much is how broad this coalition is. They can't believe that people like RFK and Tulsi Gabbard are in this coalition and in this cabinet. And it just reflects the breadth of President Trump's mandate, the breadth of President Trump's coalition. This isn't your typical cabinet, and that's as it should be. It reflects the winning majority coalition Donald Trump put together.
So is the president-elect burning up the phones? Is he making threats? I know some people are threatening primaries against some of these Republican senators if they don't vote yes.
I think the president is absolutely weighing in. That's my sense as I visited with him, that he's calling people and he's saying, listen, I mean, give these people a shot. Don't go out there and say, I'm against them, I'm against her, I will never vote yes. Don't say that stuff. Let them speak, hear their views. I mean, at least let them go through the process and testify and support Trump. I mean, stand by him as he assembles a cabinet that reflects his agenda and reflects the mandate that he's gotten from the American people.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are all going to make their own call. I get it. I understand the politics of it. But if they go down in flames, a couple of these guys, as Trump gets inaugurated, you're going to have the Republican Senate injure the incoming president politically, do damage to him politically, hurt him as he had momentum, and he hasn't even deregulated the government, hasn't cut anything, hasn't even had any legislation passed. They're just going to kneecap him out of the gate?
Yeah, that's exactly what we cannot afford, Jesse. I mean, this is a coalition that is a majority coalition. Let's not lose sight of the fact, and this is my message to all of my colleagues, let's not lose sight of the fact that this is the leader of our party who just won a decisive victory in both the Electoral College and the popular vote. He deserves to have a cabinet that will implement his agenda and will deliver on the promises he made to the American people. And it's the Senate's job to help get him that cabinet. So let's move forward here, full steam ahead.
All right. Well, these are going to be some feisty hearings. And I think Jesse Waters Primetime will be here to cover it in a fair way, because that's all you can ask. All right, Senator Hawley, good luck. Keep up the shepherding.
You bet.